So one of the conversions you're going to need to do is between the number of moles of a substance and how much mass that sample has. And what you need to know is that molar mass is a conversion factor. So for water, 18.02 grams of water equals 1 mole of water. I left off the E for savings. It's just an abbreviation. You can use other abbreviations too, but this is the one I like. So these two are equal, therefore I can use this fraction to convert between moles and grams, or I can invert it, and that would work too. And then for sucrose, we have 342.30 grams of sucrose. It equals 1 mole. And so that fraction, this is something I can use as a conversion factor. So one thing you might need to do is to convert to moles. And if you're converting to moles and you're starting off with some mass of a sample, I've got 454 grams of water, 454 grams of sucrose. I picked that because that's a pound. So I take this 54. So I'm converting to moles. I have grams in the numerator here. So when I write this fraction, I have grams in the denominator, and that'll let those units cancel out. 1 mole is equal to 18.02 grams of water. And then we get 25.2 moles of water. For sucrose, we're going to do the same thing. So we have grams of sucrose in the numerator. We need our fraction to have grams of sucrose in the denominator, and moles is in the numerator, which is what we want for our final unit. And we do 454. And so that's 1.33 moles of sucrose. I'm not sure if that goes off screen, but it's 1.33 moles of sucrose. So, all right, a pound of water, we'd group it. We'd say, oh, it's that many moles of water. A pound of sucrose, we'd have 1.33 moles of sucrose, and that makes sense because these molecules are much larger than water molecules. You might also be asked to convert to mass, and you're given some number of moles of H2O. I'll just get rid of this and abbreviate it, MOL. 0.15. If we're doing it this way, we need to have moles of H2O in the denominator. And grams in the numerator. So 0.15 moles of H2O, 1 mole of H2O in the denominator, 18.02 grams of H2O in the numerator, and we just multiply. And we'll do the same thing with sucrose. Sucrose, we're starting with moles in the numerator, so we put it in the denominator. And 1 mole of sucrose is what?
It's off screen.
So everything's off screen?
Down there, yeah.
Okay, thank you. Okay. All right, so we've got, just to backtrack, we've got 0.15 moles of H2O, 1 mole to 18.02 grams, we get 2.7. Doing the same thing with sucrose, and we'll do 1.25 times. So those are those final answers.